Hi lovely people, welcome to the channel Roselomon TV. Now I know that this is not the kind of videos I do. Usually I will plan for it, do my makeup, wear something nice. Well, this is not bad, but I will have my background, but this is me in the car, and that's because the month of May I did take a break from YouTube, and by the time I came back to film, I thought I was filming 2 videos, and I realized that after uploading the first one, I wanted to start editing the second one, and I realized that I actually did not film. So I did not press the record button, and I spent over 20 minutes talking to myself. Like, how could that be? So I was like, okay, I do not have a video, and perhaps I could come on here to tell you guys about my journey as a travel nurse. I'm also going to give you guys sort of an update of what I am doing right now. In the last video I did before the break, which I'm going to link up here, I said that I had lost my job and all that. I was doing vaccination work. I'm going to tell you guys something about my journey as a travel nurse, freelance nurse. This is not like a planned video, but let's do this. Let's take this back a bit. Good. Oops, do not fall. In 2015, when I graduated from a university here in Finland, I got a job in an elderly care home. One that I would not say I really like, because I think it was like the worst experience of my nursing life. That was, you know, the quotes they say that dissatisfaction is the mother to growth, or is the seed to improvement and all that. That's exactly what it did for me. So I tend to think that no situation is actually a waste, no experience is a waste, because it made me to know that, okay, this part of nursing, I do not like it for a lot of reasons. I had colleagues that were very mean. I was pregnant, and I thought they would be thoughtful not to give me those clients that I would have to lift. And I did start as carer. Let's put it plain. Yes, I started as a carer, even if I had bachelor's in nursing. The problem was that they said I wasn't speaking well. That's quite understandable, but for me to work as a carer, not even as a practical nurse, but as a carer, even if I was licensed to practice as a registered nurse, it wasn't really a problem. I did take the job that, okay, I'm going to learn the language on the job and all that. It gave me that opportunity, but mentally knowing that I can actually do this, I know what to do, but the only problem was the language. I know that a lot of you, this resonates with you, like feeling worthless because you don't know how to speak the language of your host country. So I was like, for my mental health, I am not going to do this. So when I went on maternity leave, I was busy reading. Like, it was during the maternity leave of my son that I was able to do my Uki test. Is like the Finnish language, to show that you can speak Finnish. I did that, and guess what? Your girl passed in one sitting. Yeah, so I did that, and when I got back to work, I went to home care nursing. I decided that elderly care home is not my thing. Now, nursing, you have to deal with people. In my last video, I said if this is you, nursing is not for you. I did say something about managing people and all that, but one thing, in another video, I'm going to talk about how you can thrive as a nurse. So one thing I was very sure of is that I wasn't going to return to elderly care home, because I just did not want to deal with people that were mean and all that. I wanted to have my mental health intact while I take care of the clients. Like, I did not want to deal with colleagues that were angry with their lives and they wanted to project that on me. So when I started the home care nursing, I knew that this was actually for me for a lot of reasons. One, I could go out in summer. It is actually summer, you guys. So I could actually go out in summer. The steps, I do have this watch that shows how much I've worked and all that. So all I need to do is to take care of people, be paid, and still take care of my physical health. I love exercise. I love staying fit. I feel like it's an investment, not just for now, but also for the future. And it gives me that kind of energy and all that. Confidence, of course. So home care nursing was a good one, and still a good one. But then I realized that the pay was little. I want to be paid or the revenue I want to get, the income I want to get, I want it to be commensurate with the work I am putting in. And then I realized quickly that, okay, working as an employee in the city where I was working wasn't going to be it, so I switched to a private firm. There they paid more. I feel like you guys just tell me if you're like me, ambitious, like you don't stay one place. One salary is not enough. I feel that once you get to a certain level, you're like, okay, I want more. And that's me. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do this. So I was able to say, okay, I'm going to try freelance nursing, or let's call it the travel nursing. So I'm going to call it travel nursing because I was able to move from one city to another. Here in Finland, the southern part of Finland, they have 3 cities that are the big metropolitan cities: the Vantaa, Helsinki, and Espoo. So being a freelance nurse, which in the US you guys call travel nursing and all that, you're able to move from one city to another, and when you get there, you take care of the clients. One thing I particularly love about this part of travel nursing here in Europe is that you actually do not have to take luggage. You don't have to sleep there. You can just go in the morning and then come back. So it's so connected. Sometimes you use tram, sometimes you use the bus, sometimes you drive with your car. For instance, today I drove from the city where I live in, Vantaa, to Espoo, and then I'll go back. So it is actually easy. It suits my lifestyle. I'll be able to see all the places. So it's like I am going on holiday while working. I don't know if you guys understand. Travel nursing has been my thing because I find it hard to be easily impressed with a particular salary. I do not want to earn the minimum. I want to earn the best. So after the vaccination work ended, so I think that was what the first job I did to me, because I knew that, okay, I do not want a particular kind of nursing that I will have to deal with colleagues that were very mean. They hate their jobs and they cannot take actions to leave their job, so they pour it on you. Like, if you cannot take action, it makes you to some extent bitter, and you don't even know why you're angry, and then you just pour it on others. So I knew that the fault was not mine, that it was them. That was why I chose the travel nursing. So doing the travel nursing, you earn more. You don't actually have to drive. Oh, well, of course you have to drive, and everything is calculated in the money. What else do you gain from travel nursing? So you get to see other cities, and you do not have the relationship, like long-term relationship with the people where you're working. So you just brush in and brush out. Now sometimes this actually depends on the kind of contract you're doing. The last time I worked in Helsinki, I had like 4 months contract working as a registered nurse. That's the silent hoitaja for people that understand Finnish. And what I did was in home care nursing. And then when I was working as the vaccination work, as a vaccination nurse, I worked in Espoo, and that was for about 3 months. And now I am in Espoo again, and I decided to do this. I am actually doing something very nice that you guys, please wait for it. Like, I am cooking something, and I am going to be talking about different ways you can earn money as a nurse, not the traditional bedside nursing way. Like, guys, a lot of things have happened. Times are changing, policies are favoring us, and we open, like, you just have to network. So with network, I was able to get what I am doing. Now I am back to home care nursing, but let's say a better way. I'm not going to be spilling the secrets. In the travel nursing, most of the opportunities you get are home care nursing and rehabilitation, and sometimes hospitals. Now, I am this type that I do not like to stay in one place. So if you're that type that you do not want to stay in one place, you want to switch, you want to have like cocktail of different nursing specialties, travel nursing is your go-to here in Finland. So yeah, that is what I am doing. I'm doing home care nursing, but I am actually working on something that will help a lot of foreigners, and that will help them integrate into the system. So yeah, so this is the update. I am fine and I am back. This video is not actually planned, but you guys, forget about the how she comes very polished and all that. I am not looking tattered, I am still looking but yeah, so this is me coming to tell you that your girl is fine. I did take a break in the month of May to handle other demands, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna come on here to tell you guys some of the things you'll be asking. Hi Kennedy, you have really asked a lot about me and I missed you too. So I'm going to be coming, I am back on YouTube by God's grace, and I'm going to be putting more content. For some of you that do not know, I have actually removed coming to Finland from my content. I may be collaborating with others to tell them that, but on my content, I do want people to grow with me. I do not want people to just leave when they come. So I know that there are amazing YouTubers, Busayos Diary, Diaspora Mom. You see their comments in there. You can find how to come to Finland. But here on this channel, I'm going to be talking about nursing, money, and life abroad vlogs and all that. So get on the train, the moving train, call your friends and all that. I love to see your comments, so please leave your comment. Feel free to ask me a question. This is not like my real video, you guys know. It is not even planned, so I hope that I have not been ranting. I have 3 minutes to my next client's visit, so let's go.